What's up, everybody? It's your boy again, Elfuzzzo, and I am back with another hot sauce review and a comic book review. Today's sauce is Dave's Gourmet Creamy Garlic Red Pepper. I'll show that to you. And today's book is Alister Arcane by Steve Niles. And the art and the letters were done by Breen Burns. So, as always, we're going to get into it here in a second. I want to read you the story on the back of the bottle, tell you what's in this stuff real quick. Story is, delicious garlic roasted peppers and spices blend into an exceptional sauce. Try it as a cooking sauce or as an everyday sauce with your favorite foods. Enjoy. And the ingredients in creamy garlic red pepper hot sauce are red bell pepper puree, red sweet pepper, water, citric acid, canola oil, red jalapeno pepper puree, tomato paste, distilled vinegar, garlic, cumin, citric acid, and, as always, xanthan. Done. As you can see, I do have the bottle pre-opened. I just took the wrap off because, you know, I'm good at struggling with stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff on the nuggies, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk Alister Arcane. It was also put out by IDW Publishing. So, let's go ahead and get to it real quick. Ooh, it's a very... kind of reminds me of like a salad dressing type sauce. Like the way that the texture, like it is definitely a creamy sauce for sure. I'm excited to try this stuff, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about this cool book. So, as always, let's cover this thing. Here we are. All the way covered. And let's do it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Very good sauce. I don't know. Not really getting a lot of heat from it. But anyhow, on to Alister Arcane. The book was written by Steve Niles, and the art was done by Breen Burns, as I said before. It is a very awesome book. It was only 3 issues. I read all 3 issues on Comixology. I'm sure you could find them probably in some back issue bins and stuff like that. But it's about a guy who was once a newscaster, and then he had a love for horror, all things old horror. So he decided to start like a a late night horror show. You know, kind of in the vein of like the old Elvira stuff or the Joe Bob Briggs, where basically you have a host that introduces you to a old horror movie and you watch it, and periodically they come back and he does skits and stuff, but he sets this all up in this small town, and a lot of the people in the town start to not like his antics. So they come at him, get him thrown off TV, and, you know, his life kind of crumbles a little bit. His wife passes, and he decides that he hates people, and he just stays in his house, and over time, you know, he grows older, and the kids of the parents that didn't like him kind of start coming around and poking around, and he actually meets some of the kids, and he develops a really nice relationship with them. And then he inevitably, because he's old, he dies, and that's when shit goes crazy. And it's a very, very fun read. It's very in the vein of old campy horror. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'm gonna take another bite, and then we're gonna get back to the sauce to round everything out, because that's what we do here, right? Okay. This stuff is very, very, very good. It is something, I get more of a flavor from it than a heat. There's a little, like, very, very minute heat from this stuff. I know Dave's Gourmet makes a lot of different types of hot sauces, too. I actually just kind of ran into this one day at the local grocery store. But, it's very, very flavorful. You can taste a good bit of the garlic. You can taste a good bit of the spice and the pepper. You definitely get that hot sauce taste from it. It's a good texture and everything like that. Comes out pretty easy, everything like that. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into my ratings. As for the heat of Dave's Gourmet, goose egg. No heat, no lips, no tongue, no nothing. As for the flavor, though, this shit's really good. I would say this is a solid 8 or 9, man, flavor-wise for me. Like, this is very, very good. I could see myself using this over and over again on all types of different shit. But yeah, honestly, there you go. If you want to pick it up, man. Dave's Gourmet creamy red pepper sauce. Very good. So, goose egg on the flavor, and a 8 or a 9 on flavor. It was very, very, very tasty. As for the book, I give this a super solid 7. It was a lot of fun. I absolutely love Steve Niles. If you are a horror fan, I think you'll dig it, but I think it's not your traditional horror book. The art is fucking phenomenal. It's very, very good. But, like, it's more of, like, a traditional campy, almost like something you would have seen on, like, a children's cartoon show. You know, growing up or something, or, like, some Halloween special or something that they put out around Halloween. So it's in that campy vein, and not super scary or anything like that. But the art is phenomenal. Steve Niles is one of my favorite writers, so I read a lot of his stuff anyway, regardless. It's very, very good every time I read it. So I give Alister Arcane a 7. As always, I want to say thank you. And as always, I would like to give a couple of shout outs before I get the fuck out of here. And the 2 shout outs I have this week are, 1, being my dude Hillbilly Collector on Instagram. He has a YouTube channel, and he goes through hauls. He does Funko Pop hauls. He does comic hauls. It's a lot of fun. His kid jumps in a lot too. I've noticed her in a lot of the newer videos. So, you know, super cool, family friendly type stuff. And number 2 is my other buddy, Mr. JM Collectibles. He has just started. He is brand new to the YouTube game. And I think he has 1 or 2 videos that he's put out so far. But the cool thing about JM stuff is he does comic hauls, but he's also a tech guy. So he'll do a lot of tech unboxings and stuff too. So go ahead, make sure you subscribe to their channels as well as this one. And as always, the Comic Book Fiend Club channel. And also the podcast that I do with my brother, Mr. Brando Comics, is 2 Guys, 1 Moop. You can head over to that, and you can give that thing a follow and watch all, 15 episodes we're up to now. So, thank you guys so much for joining me on this ride of sauces. Sorry today wasn't super exciting with the heat, but it was a very delicious sauce, and we talked about a really great book. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Booyah!